But when you're actually starving, things start to change real quick.
Yeah, your friends start
Real
turning into
quick.
hamburgers. Like, oh, this is weird. You think that happens? You know, like the cartoon?
Like mirages.
Yeah, but of someone talking to you and they turn into a steak and shit. I wonder if that actually happens.
I don't think it's
I
that
don't
vivid. I
think
think
it
it's just
is.
like dreams in and out of consciousness.
I
You
th-
kind of
that in turn would make it pretty vivid. If you're daydreaming, literally.
but I don't think they actually have like awake hallucinations of it.
I think you have no idea. I think you'd be I think you'd be very surprised.
Even the people who like in that who crashed in those mountains who are eating people were like absolutely repulsed while they were doing it, even though they were completely starving.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that now that's making this an enjoyable experience. I'm saying does it just happen in general? Like you just one morning you're talking and you're a cheeseburger now because I'm just losing it. I just wonder.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I
Maybe.
don't think
so though, but maybe.
I think
I
there's
don't know.
definitely.
What do I know
case.
about
What,
starving?
what do you
to
know
death?
about starving and being on an island? I don't know. I'm just saying if I woke up one day and Danny was gnawing on my leg because he was like, "Oh, a chicken leg," I'd be a little frightened, and I'd believe him.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, of course. That has nothing to do with what you were just saying. Yeah, of course.
It has something to do with it.
in those situations, would you rather be the person who dies or the person who eats the person, but and then maybe has a chance of getting rescued?
Eats
How
the
do I
person
die?
Always.
Selfish man.
Oh, I'm
What'd you say?
sorry.
How do I die?
Starvation. So there's like you could be the first half of the group that dies of starvation, or the second half that eats the
Do you
first
think-
half, and then maybe has a chance. Of
I
getting
mean,
rescued.
obviously, you want like if you're not killing anybody, obviously you want to live. You know, that's fine. But you think that imagine being in a scenario where it's it. We did every single option. Everything's drawn out. Nothing's left, and now we're drawing straws to see who we do eat. That's when it gets a little dicey. You know.
Yeah.
That's when it gets a little dicey. First of all, and certain people, if they got the short straw, no matter if they agreed, not doing it, not doing it.
Who would? Who would be like, yeah, you guys, I'll
Wait a
fair
minute.
square.
Oh, I mean, I feel like that's a little unfair. You know, it's like that's the
I don't
luck,
think.
luck of the
I don't
draw.
think anyone's gonna be like. Oh,
Would
yeah,
any
just-
of us?
just
Would
eat
you?
I mean, that's how it is.
No.
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 And I don't believe you.
So then what's the point of doing it? No, if,
just so that
if I thought
that other half knows who to gang up on and kill.
Yeah, basically.
But the other half's
So
still
the
gonna
s-
fight
so the-
back.
so the
They're
same-
like, oh,
so
my
the-
entrails are all out.
so the same thing happens
crazy.
anyway.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Sure.
There's a little bit
potentially.
more.
I don't think it
humanity
ever. I don't think it
in
ever really happens. I think because I don't think everyone dies at the same time. I think they wait for a person to die, two people to die, and then it happens.
Yeah, if the person's dead, then eating them, very low qualms about that.
Low qualms.
Very little.
Personally,
saute him, some peppers and
almost-
onions.
Almost
Little
none,
qualm.
actually.
All right.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, it would.
It's this
it
kinda
would,
talk.
It would
That's enough.
truly just be wasteful.
No,
I mean,
no, the
really,
thing is-
it really would be.
The thing is, you border when you talk like that. You border on the line of I would kill them, and like the line
No,
gets
no.
bordered.
Whoa,
It
whoa.
gets blurry
I
because
would-
when you're like, I would happily eat this man, happily, no qualms, no problems to eat this man to live. It starts
he was already
bordering.
dead.
I know, but then it starts bordering on what's the pushing? What's the
the
boundary?
line,
and then
that
he-
is the boundary.
And then
No,
he's
no,
almost dead, and
Yeah,
you're like,
now
let
he's
me finish
almost
the
dead,
job.
yeah.
No. That is the boundary. The boundary is if they are alive or if they're not. That's the boundary. It's very simple, very clear
No,
boundary.
I hear that. I'm a little surprised by no
No
qualms.
qualms.
Yeah. That's I'm
Very
saying it gets
intense.
blurry when you just there's no
I
problem.
mean, how could I don't know? Is it really that bad? The person's already dead. They're dead.
It starts to get a little blurry. You don't
I-
want to.
I think-
you
I
don't-
think
the
that's
psychological
crazy.
trauma of eating your friend is yes. You would probably not want to do that.
Again, but this is where of course, the psychological trauma of eating your friends would be horrible. But this is
So
glass.
some qualms.
This is
That-
this
so
is
there are some qualms.
But you
What's a qualm?
you guys are.
I think it's a fruit.
It just means like reservations.
that's a
It
kumquat.
means
Oh, that's a
like
kumquat, yeah.
reservations. But what you're saying, you're thinking about it like we're doing it right now.
Yes.
If these people are dead and I am on the brink of death, you have to. You just have to.
no one's
agreed.
disagreeing with that. No one's disagreeing with that.
And
But
and you
qualms.
and
But-
you
but-
should-
but
and you
qualms.
certainly shouldn't say, oh, but they're my friend.
No,
They're
you,
dead.
you definitely
They're
should.
dead.
Definitely
You
should.
definitely should. This is where the bordering on murdering someone
I'm gonna.
I can see.
In fact, it would actually. I would hope that if I died, again, if I had already died, I would hope you guys eat me. That's the. I'd hope you try to survive at least. The
understand
thing
all
I
this.
could do to honor you most is eat you.
Don't try to turn yourself into a
yeah, I
hero
don't know.
for
Now,
your-
now, yeah, let's get a little
Absolutely.
scared. Now we're gonna- You're trying to be a hero.
If I died on the mountain, again, died, not being murdered. If I died on the mountain, happily eat everything. Eat it all.
Like Native Americans, man, let nothing go to waste.
Nothing go to waste.
Let nothing go to waste.
Make it like a little purse out of his kidney.
Yeah, grind up
would,
that burn.
exactly. That would be more disrespectful. You'd have to use my bones and my hair and my skin. Use everything to figure it out.
Turn him into a placemat.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Like a bear.
a bear rug.
Yeah.
Figure it out, and I'd want you to do that. Truly.
I'd have some qualms. That's all I'm saying.
well,
There'd be a
I
lot of
agree.
kumquats.
Listen, we're all in agreement here. We just don't agree about the qualms. That's it.
Yeah, we just don't.
definitely
The
qualms.
qualms aren't adding up.
Well, I'm ridding you of any qualms. If I'm ever dead on the side of the road, fucking eat me.
On
Wait, now you're on the
hold on. So
Now you're
next thing you're on the side of the road, I'm like, oh, Danny, gotta honor his
if
final
I
request.
ever die, eat me. Make sure nothing goes to waste.
Why are you roadkill now?
sure- Make
Yeah,
sure-
what happened to you?
Make sure nothing goes to
I'd probably
waste.
call an ambulance first
Danny
before
puts
I decided.
Danny puts it in his will.
Don't do it.
Danny puts it in his will, and now we're like, God.
What if Danny
damn
did
it.
have a fortune and he's like, there's one stipulation. You have to eat me to get the fortune.
No, the thing is, it would work if he put it as the last step. Like you already went through all these such annoying things, and now the last step is to eat them. That's the only way it would work. If it's the first step, okay, I don't care that much.
Well,
know
you
what
know,
I'm saying?
supposedly they smoked Tupac's ashes.
Yeah.
That's
that?
the classic. His friends.
His crew.
That's the
Right.
classic. That's the classic story. Do you think that's true? First of all,
I don't.
Yeah.
Probably. Actually, I agree that's true. And no offense to Tupac's crew, if you guys are still whatever's happening, that's fucking weird. That was really stupid.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's pretty
I
stupid.
don't think it's stupid.
First of all, you get a lot
It's
of
a
ashes.
little stupid.
You get a lot of ashes, and most of it's like the coffin anyway and shit. At least in most cases. So like, and they just took a little bit and like just like sprinkled it on a joint, just like symbolic. I don't
Yeah.
think it's that
Yeah,
stupid.
that's not that.
I don't think so either.
I'll take this.
If they were,
I'll
if they were
take
taking
this
the
solo
whole
stance.
thing ashes and like we gotta ingest these somehow or another, then yeah,
It's got to go.
I'd have qualms.